comma, gotta get it.
What it do, what it be? Welcome back to Conestoga. I say welcome back, but I don't know if you're here before, and if you were, thanks for coming back. If you're not, welcome in. I'm Leaf, and I'm hanging out with Andrew Ireland. And today, we're going to be watching some Condors action, a couple different games. We're starting off with some Rocket League, and then later on, we'll be getting into some Call of Duty.
Yep, the Academy team specifically for the Call of Duty, which will be very fun. I believe they played yesterday as well, so back-to-back days for them.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same league. I didn't check, but they did not win their match yesterday.
Oh, unfortunate.
And neither did our varsity squad.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, but the thing is, just hear me out. Mm-hmm. The team that our academy squad played apparently was not supposed to be in that league. They accidentally signed up for a lower league. It's Fanshawe Fuel. They're apparently very good and should be a league higher. Our varsity squad was actually really close. We were playing without one of our main players, and we're in the hardest league. We're in the super division. Yeah, super conference.
Yeah, that varsity team, they've showed they can play. I've seen them earlier last semester. I haven't got to see them this semester, but it doesn't surprise me that they're in the highest bracket there.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, as we roll along, we are going to be talking about some Rocket League today. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. But, of course, we got to introduce you to our players. Now, I know we were trying to get some fancy stuff for one of us. I'm not sure if we end up getting that or if we can at least take a look at the other guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. We just got the nice little hype chamber. Hey, look at that guy there. Second from the left.
Oh, yeah.
Who's that?
That's the new guy.
Yes, the new guy.
The new fella.
The new guy. He's in space. Cyberspace.
Oh.
His name is Cyber.
Yes. Yeah. We got.
Well, that's not his name. That's his tag.
Yeah. This is not his birth name from his parents. No. That'd be cool. Destined to game.
Wait, are you? I don't know. I
feel
like you might get bullied.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it doesn't matter what your name is. You're probably going to get. I think every single one of us was probably bullied for our name at some point.
Yeah, Rocket League.
Bullied for Rocket League?
Bullied for playing Rocket League.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was funny because one of my buddies did bully me for playing Rocket League. Mm-hmm. I eventually, one night we're hanging out, and I said, "No, sit down at the computer and play right now." And he hasn't stopped. He's like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
He found out it was actually quite fun.
Thought it was a children's game, and it is. But it's a fun children's game.
Exactly.
And that's why we have children playing the game here in the hub right now. It's our varsity squad. They're all children. Everyone's young here. Everyone's little babies. But here's the groups. We are hanging, of course, NECC. And you can see that no games have been played. This should be, if it was accurate to the others, the seeding, which would be intriguing, considering that we are all the way down at the bottom.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. It shows that they didn't think so highly of us right off the bat. But this Conestoga team has made some changes since last semester, which
maybe that's what did it.
Really benefit them.
Yeah, Rashiel off, and in his place is Cyber. Yeah, I'm not sure. So we are playing Robert Morris today. You saw them at the very top, that #1 seed, and if we're going off ranks alone, at least what we could find out, I don't think that was in seed order. And if it was, whoever did the seeding, I don't think they know what they're talking about. Because based off of what I've seen before, we played these guys, I'm fairly certain we dominated them. But I obviously, we've played a lot of games. My memory could be out there. But a couple of the players look like they're in that GC2, GC3 range.
I do remember a game last semester against the Robert Morris University going in our favor.
Yeah.
But I could have been mistaken. Perhaps
could
it
be
was the Academy team.
Oh, the Academy team, yeah.
It could have been that
I'm sure, because I remember the name Senti. And I think I remember Senti not being good.
Okay.
But watch, he'd be the best player on the field.
He's going to come out with a vengeance today. I heard the caster was talking smack.
I have to. Hey, I'm going to say it about all 3 Robert Morris players right now. You guys are not good in comparison to our squad. We're going to kick your butt.
I mean, we do have a pretty good squad, as you can see on the screen right here. They are getting in the zone. The most cheerful of the Conestoga teams. There's always
hands down.
Always a smile going on their faces. I thought that was a little apple juice packet. It is actually goldfish or something. But
it doesn't make a difference. They are still children.
Yeah, I think those are small Twizzlers.
Ah, okay. Look at us just snacking and gaming.
Oh, yeah.
Having a
really
good old time.
Really the dream, I think.
It is.
Out of Varsity Sports.
Well, you also got to consider, well, it's not like the dream because like they still have to do schoolwork.
Yeah.
I'd rather play games.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
To be able to play games, you still have to do your schoolwork and do it well. If you're not doing well, studies are the most important thing for these players. The gaming comes secondary. But if you're not doing well, we're gonna kick you out of here.
Yeah, absolutely. Say what you want about Rocket League players, but none of these guys are on academic probation, which is
exactly. Yeah, exactly. I think Cyber's new, so that would be bad if he was already on academic probation.
Absolutely.
Cyber chunk in the middle there, and then 80 down at the other end with the Rice Krispie. I'm a baby. Oh my God. Rice Krispie Square, and I definitely should have ate before because that's actually now all I can think about.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. That's a snack that hits the spot. Do you ever do the smash Rice Krispie? You ever do that back in the day? Where you so it's still in the package.
Smush it.
Yeah, you stomp on it. So it's,
not usually. Well, I don't step on it, but like, I think accidentally in my lunchbox it would get squished.
Oh yeah, you find one at the bottom of your backpack.
Your backpack, that's happened. That's a real phenomenon. But yeah, this squad, as you said, always good vibes. And with Cyber, the big thing about him is that we're overall gaining like 500 MMR on our squad. There's no slight to Rashiel, it's just the way it is. Cyber is a phenomenal player and better than even these others to this point. So a massive addition to the squad. I think he's sitting around the 2100. He's an SSL, well up in there, and that's a lot of good experience to bring to the squad, right? I was already even asking him the other day after their match, what's going on. Cyber immediately was like, here's our feedback, here's what we're doing, here's what I was telling the team. And it really does seem like they need to stop thinking about what their opponents are doing. And you hear this in pro games all the time too, is they've got to focus on what they are doing. Don't play to your opponents. Don't watch what they're doing and react. Play your game, and if they're not there for the ball, then they're not there for the ball. But if they are there for the ball, you'll get used to that after a game or two, and then you can start thinking about the challenges. But right off the bat, play your game and play it to your best.
Right on. Yeah, you get to set the pace a little bit more.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. That seems like a very veteran take to have on Rocket League. So.
It's hard to do though. Like, it sounds so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, what's your game plan? Oh, we're just gonna play our game. Yeah, that sounds like the most generic non-answer you've ever heard. But it genuinely, once you understand what it means, it is so true. Because if you're playing your game and your energy is focused on the player in front of you, the other guy, on the other team, and you're seeing what they're doing, you're not thinking about what you should be doing. You're trying to react to them. They now control the pace of this. Exactly. But the second you go in and say, I know that if I get the ball right now, I can take this off the sidewall, air dribble, flip, reset. That's what you should be thinking about. I know I've done this in training before. Let me just take the ball real quick and go. Take control of the pace. Play your game.
Yeah, exactly. And we saw in the first game of the season, it was a different league matchup, but it was Condors looked great. They were pretty solid. Mm-hmm. They ended up 3-0ing that first game there, and they had one go into overtime. But then from there, it seems like as they're getting used to playing with each other, they were really able to start taking control.
Well, now we find out if my grandpa memory is correct, and these guys were beaten by us last time. We'll see what kind of competition they bring to us. It's a best of 5. Condors Esports against Robert Morris, and the Condors hoping to probably get the earliest goal here.
Yeah, Senti looked like he was already trying to prove you wrong a little bit and get into the play there in the corner, but for a couple of plays, but they were all mitigated by the Condors attack, or defense, pardon.
Yeah. Well, we have quite an attack already, honestly, but both teams. We had Robert Morris starting things off, and it was Senti, the player I was trash talking before already, leading the charge for them. But the Condors already bringing it back in and getting some offense of their own.
Yeah, Chunk is going to start controlling this one in the corner, and Cyber's right there to pick that up. Just make sure it's not into a dangerous area yet so far, although we do see a demo right there by Demented Sheep.
That might open some up. The fact that they're already looking for those demos is good for Robert Morris. I mean, again, if my assessments are accurate, they're going to want any kind of advantage they can get going into this, because you can eliminate players on this in this game. And the second you eliminate a player, you've got an advantage. So smart from Robert Morris to try to open up those scoring lanes. Chunk almost finding the first one. It might have a rebound here, but it is controlled by the defense.
Going to get another attempt here from Cyber, but he is bumped into no man's land. Video cut down for a second, but able to see it again. Senti almost tries to prove you wrong. Hits that one off the post, and Dementici was almost there to pick up the rebound. Cyber's going to take control. This one, bring it into the corner of the Robert Morris zone, and he is turned around. Chunks there. Doesn't really turn into anything.
Now 2 minutes past, no goals yet. So kudos to Robert Morris for holding off. Ooh, Chunk didn't want to go for the shot. I mean, I feel like that was a good backboard double tap opportunity. I think he maybe wanted to go for the passing play, but unfortunately it wasn't communicated. And that player that was just up on post, I forget who it was, backed off, left. I like the idea if they can connect, but they'll have to make sure that's being communicated.
Yeah, it seems like so far in the first half of this game that Conestoga has had a little bit more in terms of just good ball control going into scoring opportunities. Again, nobody has capitalized yet, but they are mitigating a lot of the Robert Morris chances early on.
Yeah, it was decent speed there from Chunk. They're trying to take control, and it really is starting to be an onslaught. Good fake from Cyber, and he doesn't get the flick up off the backboard he wanted, but we're still controlling the ball. That's the biggest thing right now. And, you know, I like that. Chunk playing a bit of bodyguard just to get that ball back to 80 to keep that ball in the blue half. Eventually, they're going to be able to break this defense. That's as long as they don't overcommit and give away a counterattack.
Yeah, exactly. That is the constant Rocket League trap, I find, is the accidental free goal for the other team.
Yeah.
Exactly. You get so excited at the prospect of hitting a clip that all of a sudden the ball is in your open net.
It's also frustrations. There's a shot. Almost comes out for Robert Morris. They finally break the other end. Ooh, bit of awkward defense. But it's sometimes almost, as I was saying, the frustration of being on offense for so long and not having anything to show for it. You know, but what Condors did just there is it was smart. They eventually lost. There was a wide 50 that happened kind of like that, where they lost possession, and the whole team backed off a little bit to transition to defense, and that's why they didn't get scored on.
What a save right there. As, it was a great pass in the mid from Cyber to 80 in front, and just couldn't put it past that goaltending player right there. Cyber's going to go for another control here as he avoids the bump from the opposing player, but that's going to be low 50 for Senti.
I think a bit of overthinking from Cyber there. Might have been better to go for flip reset forward, but he thought he might have been challenged maybe, but I just don't think we're going to get that level of play out of Robert Morris. They're going to be able to challenge us and play to our 50s, our air dribbles. This is where I think Cyber's mechanics are definitely going to be able to allow him to pull out solo plays. Again, 44 seconds left. Condors, you definitely want to have this a little more dominant, but again, even just one goal, all you got to do is get that one goal and hold off, and you're going to get the win.
Exactly. Just over 30 seconds left as we see one more advance from the Condors. A little bit of a whiff there by 80, and that leaves the ball for Senti to pick up. It's going to be boomed away into the mid, and a good clear by Cyber.
No, that is a good clear from Cyber. GJM trying to steal his boost to slow down, or I guess make sure that our stay in their end isn't as long, but a mistake there. Almost gets the ball in front of the net. Double commit here from the Condors. They might have to back off. Going to be Cyber rolling back the other way. Plays this one slow, giving his teammates a good amount of time to get to defense. One last attack. Cyber air dribble. It's going to go under low 50s. Smart. That defender had pre-jumped, but he doesn't have enough boost to do anything with it. Dementici should be able to take this one away. Great 50 from Chunk. And down, if that touches, we're going to go into overtime.
It's now overtime in game one. The first game of the Condors' last match also went to overtime. Condors got a free goal, and here, almost the opposite of that. Quick goal by the Robert Morris team, and that's going to win them that first game.
Yeah, this actually is the exact same kickoff that bit us in the butt in a game not too long ago. I can't remember if it was the Academy squad.
I think it was on Monday.
Yeah, was it Varsity squad as well?
It was, oh, pardon, you're talking about one that bit us in the butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
We ended up going for a kickoff like that, and the cheat was not in our favor. And it just went around us. It was just a kickoff goal simply like that. And if that was the Varsity squad, they might need to rethink that kickoff a little bit. I don't mind trying different kickoffs, but yeah, the track record, for, at least for the Condors as a whole, with that kickoff has not been going well. So it's definitely not the way I thought game number 1 would go. We had pressure almost the entirety of that time, and it is bummy that we end up losing that in overtime. So I think we win this still.
Yeah, I believe so too, based on what we saw so far. It was a lot of Condor control, and just, again, I think like what you mentioned is when you don't score for a long time, a little bit of frustration starts to happen, and an unfortunate kickoff. You know, that overtime, if that kickoff didn't go bad, could have easily gone another 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see what the Condors cook up in the second match as we get that one started to set up here. They not smiling quite as hard as they usually do, but
there's a bit of a laugh from Chuck.
Yeah, I think 80 said something. I think he's usually good for.
He's
a quip.
the guy to get those moods lifted again. But I do know Cyber a little bit different than the squad though. He's got a lot of drive. He's always out there playing ranked. Sorry, the 6-mans. I think he's in B rank. So like he's a guy that's got that drive and motivation, and he's going to bring that seriousness to the squad that they'll need when they need to lock in. We said it. This Condor squad is definitely the highest chance of getting out of control when it comes to goofing around.
Right on. A great pass there from Chunk off the sidewall to 80 right in the slot. He puts that one home.
Yeah, good placement too from 80. That defender coming in had no chance. I mean, you think it's going far side, it gets placed short side. Great placement from 80.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been better.
Yeah, defender already in the air there. Nothing he could really do to change that momentum. Yeah. They're coming right back toward the Condors though, but Cyber's able to steer this one into the corner. He's going to try and stop the rebound, but that's banged off the back wall by Demented Sheep. Senti's going to challenge on 80 right now, and the ball is stopped at the halfway point.
That's going to come straight down there as Condors try to get it. 80 with a bit of a slow roller. Chunk tries to get that off the sidewall, but Senti straight for the demo. Heads up play from him. And a good pass up to JGM, but intercepted by 80. Pace is starting to pick up a little bit actually from both teams. I think that's Robert Morris answering Condor's explosive start there. We'll see if that continues.
A good block by 80 to keep that ball in as Chunk was a little bit in no man's land. And Cyber's going to challenge this one off the ceiling, able to keep that down. And Chunk also gets the second touch on it, keeps it in the zone. This is a good pressure from the Condors right now.
Good 50 there. Ooh, 80's got an opportunity. He's got the boost out front. And there's a teammate saved by Senti, though. We talked about Senti being the player I was still questioning on. I still think he's not quite up to par as the other two, but he's done a really good job of making sure he's touching those balls, getting the 50s that he needs.
Yeah.
This game is very easy to get phrases like that. But yeah, getting the 50s that he needs for his team to make sure that they're ready to do the things they need to do.
Yeah, it was a great second effort by him on that play after the ball kind of lingered in the air for a little bit longer than you would expect.
Right.
And he was able to get in front of that one. Speaking of getting in front of that one, 80 just kind of whiffed on that one, or at least let it go into the corner. And doesn't really turn into anything. Cyber's going to start a ground dribble here.
Off the wall, Senti trying to take himself. Preset, not quite. Over to the corner. Condors are going to be on defense. We got Bustos. Should be a counterattack chance, but 80 almost hands that away. We'll be able to punish this one. We can get that down the other end. Ooh, good chance for a shot. Two defenders stopped it, though. That's too committed. But we did not have a follow-up on that rebound opportunity.
Yeah, 80 had a little bit too much momentum to stop in front of the net right there, so it wasn't exactly his ball. A nice mid-pass to Cyber in the air from Chunk, but that's going to be turned away. 80 able to keep it in the Robert Morris zone here as this ball is kind of just floating around.
Yeah, so the one thing I'm starting to see is our second man is oftentimes a little bit too far back behind. That was a better approach there. You want to be quick on it. It's the only way you're going to be able to find these scoring opportunities. So a little bit more aggressiveness from the second man. We've seen this issue before with the squad. When it comes to offense, it's easy to get scared when you're playing a team that's matching your pace. But yeah, play your game and trust that your teammate's going to get that ball sent through that field.
Yep, the Condors are still in the lead, though. They've been able to hold off all the Robert Morris attacks, keeping these balls in the corner as well as just away from the front of the net. And Cyber has a little bit of an attempt at a pass there, turned away by the Robert Morris defense.
No, that was good speed there from 80. Sure, he didn't get a touch, but he does pressure that defense of Robert Morris. And that's all that matters. Being a threat, letting them know that next time you go on offense, you're going to be there is all you need to do.
Speaking of 80 on offense, that was a close one with the air dribble right there as he gets past one defender, not able to get past the second. Chunk's going to bring this one onto the wall, see if he can get a pass forward. Cyber now bringing it in. It's going to be blocked, but still
50.
in a dangerous zone.
Yeah, Chunk should have a shot. That's going to roll in the net. And it was just pressure, pressure, pressure. Again, look how fast this follow-up here was from 80 right after that to get that out to Chunk. That's what I'm saying. You got to have that quick follow-up there. And now that they did that, all three players are ready for that attack. You didn't have someone sitting so far back. They knew there was no boost, no defensive opportunity. That's the right play, and they almost got bit on that kickoff again.
Yeah, this they might have to start thinking about that kickoff strategy. But on that last goal, very good tenacity as well. And we're going to see a little bit of a counterattack here from the Robert Morris team as they get a demo in outside the zone, but that leaves it wide open for Cyber. Not going to take a shot here, going to go for the pass.
Off the wall, JGM gets a 50 to his teammate, but they're not going to be able to put the pressure on themselves. Demented though, good control. Great center down JGM, but a miss. Condors need to be able to punch this, but there's no one there for that. They don't have the boost for it. Keep this one close. We're going to want Cyber try to play that low, and that's exactly what we needed him to do.
Yeah, good play by Cyber to get that one out with no
Demo.
boost, and then a demo to finish things up, keep the pressure on. Great pass by Chunk, unfortunately just out of the reach of 80, and he is demoed following that one up. But JGM bringing it back the other way.
No, this is good. Cyber still got control of it. All three players, you may as well send them now. You're up 2 goals. Just keep that pressure on. Make sure they can't get a quick one before that 0 seconds. But now at this point, Robert Morris can't do anything. Get the ball on the ground, and that first game is going to go.
Second game
to the is it Senders?
Yep. Robert Morris took the first one in overtime.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
that's the first game going to the Condors.
Oh, pardon.
Yes.
Yeah. First game.
First game going to the Condors.
Right.
As Robert Morris had won the other one, and yeah, that was a little bit better. You saw the pace picked up from both teams, I think. Even just at the beginning of that. But I really think, again, at the end of the day, Condors should be walking away with this win. I mean, they have a lot of the pressure, and it's all about making that quick follow-up right afterwards. I think they felt a lot more comfortable on offense, realizing that, yeah, Robert Morris is going to be scared. We'll find out what they do in game number 3. Whoever wins this will get themselves closer to match point. This is actually a best of 7. We said best of 5 before. Threw an extra dot on the board for you guys there who wanted to watch some Rocket League.
Even more Rocket League.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because otherwise, whoever wins this would have been at match point. But now, we still got a little bit longer. Time to adapt and change to your opponents.
Exactly. If this is anything like the last game we saw out of Condors, it's going to continue to speed up as they're still getting used to playing with each other a little bit. You know, there's still been some changes to the roster. Already some scoring chances going into this one.
Ooh, quick follow-up. Yeah, Chunk's there, and that's exactly what I'm saying. You want those quick follow-ups. Don't think about it. Start going. And that almost resulted in a 50 into the net. You have that smart third man. Cyber's watching you. He's not going to dive in as well.
Yeah, some good discipline by Cyber for sure. He knows when is the right time to dive in and when not to. And when you have that at the back end, you can play a little bit more aggressively.
Good patience there. Cyber saw the flip reset coming out. Senti's got a flip. Watch out, but he doesn't use it properly. And possession down to us again. Good. Low 50s. That's what I want to see. You don't want to be just booming this one away. Try to keep possession as much as possible on defense there. A whip from 2 players. Keeps the ball rolling, and Cyber's going to have control. Up into the air, off the ceiling. He'll have the flip, but it's going to be hard to use it for anything. Thankfully, he's got AD following up.
80 now brings it into the corner, puts it off the backboard just above the net. Chunk not able to make connection with that one right in front of the net, bouncing. Cyber's going to follow this one up in the corner of his own zone. Goes to GM with a shot.
Oh, that should have been a goal, though. That should have been a goal for Senti. That would have been an absolute banger for the squad. They would have opened up the scoring here, but Senti just a few pixels off. They're going to give the Condors a chance to get back in there. Chunk trying to just get a garbage time goal, but he'll have to back out, enable his teammates, and there they are. Both of them moving in on the goal line. 80 can't get that touch. Chunk's have to play a little bit smart until his teammates can get back to help.
Both teams really picking up the pace here as they're able to have back and forth scoring chances on both sides. Cyber going to
Double flip reset?
Flip reset. And 80 gets a demo in midair there as well to finish off that play, but it is now in the Robert Morris attack.
Now, if we keep some more of those, honestly, more solo plays, please.
Yeah, I love seeing any type of fancy mechanics in a game like this. Oh, was that a fake by 80 or did he have shot?
That was a fake out, yeah, but the defender did read it. I mean, you had two there, so you have to play the fake as well. They got that save. Approaching the halfway mark, no goals for either squad as they're tied up 1-1 apiece in this best of 7. And Condors starting to feel it a little bit better, but I got to say, I got to hand it to Robert Morris. They are keeping pace. I mean, specifically two of the players. Demented Sheep is the standout right now. I mean, he's been doing a really good job of being able to control that ball and get it around one, potentially even two of our defenders. So he'll be a threat going forward.
Good bump by Cyber there. No one able to pick up the shot on net, though, as 80 puts that into the corner. And Demented Sheep's going to tip this forward using the bottom of his card.
Yeah, wanted a bit closer to the net. I think he was going for a semi-psycho. The follow-up. Great pass to 80. Great save, though. I said it. Demented Sheep's going to be that player that we have to get past. If we can have him as first man and get past him, we're going to have a better scoring opportunity. And that's when we'll need to dive harder.
Takes a shot there that is just kind of floating toward the net, but in a dangerous place for the Condors defense to get that ball out of the way. Demented Sheep able to back off, get boost, and then come attack again.
That's smart, too. Have Demented Sheep as that pairing against Cyber. If you see him up in the air and Demented Sheep nearby, let him go because he's going to be able to read those plays from a player like Cyber pretty well. Good block again. Senti has been a rock for this Robert Morris squad. Shot on net for the Condors, saved by Demented Sheep.
That was a really well-placed shot by the Chunk from where he was coming from, able to get a nice touch on that ball, but unfortunately read by the Robert Morris defender. But now Cyber's going to take it upfield, going for an air dribble pass. Chunk just misses it. It's going to be in the Robert Morris corner.
Kind of the story of these squads. I mean, we've seen so many close chances for both teams. 4 goals, and it's just not come through. That might be one, though, for Cyber. As you have some falling defenders, Condors finally, in the last minute of play here in game number 3, find that opening.
Yeah, that was what they needed. It seemed like nothing was going to open up for either team, and finally the Condors, with their patience, able to get a nice pass right on the, I was going to say on the tape, this isn't hockey, but right there for Cyber.
That's it. Now they got to hold off. That's going to be the hardest thing. Robert Morris is likely going to send everything. Come down to that final 20 seconds there. They're going to be going for demos. They'll be going for some more unorthodox plays. The Demented Sheep did not want to send it that way. 80 is going to push that away, trying to get it over to Chunk, but they've given away possession. They got to watch out. As I said, you're going to see some pretty aggressive play here from Robert Morris from here on out.
That was a timely demo that just happened by Chunk. As he now gets possession of the ball again, able to put it in front, but that is turned away by Demented Sheep, who's got 15 seconds left to make a play with it.
They jam over to the corner, possession gone. That's going to be a chance for Chunk. Center that out. Great touch from him. Cyber off the backboard. They're keeping the pressure up. Now, their goal is going to be getting this ball onto the ground so that this game can end. There's a shot towards net. If Chunk can get it down, game number 3 is going to go to the Condors, but it's still up in the air. One final opportunity is thwarted as that ball hits the ground, and the Condors do move on with another win.
Now only 2 away from taking the win, and that was some really good shutdown play toward the end there. As there were a lot of Robert Morris chances really stacking up that the Condors were able to thwart and put in the corners and everything like that.
Yep, no. I think overall, Robert Morris is keeping pace. Again, it's the big thing is Senti's been doing a real good job of being there just for some of these clanger of shots we're taking. He's just been a great defensive rock for this Robert Morris squad. Demented Sheep's been doing a lot of the heavy lifting for the squad. If they can get Demented Sheep to, as I said, solo around 1 or 2 and get a beautiful pass into the slot, they're going to have some more scoring opportunities. You saw that one almost before, too, with Senti that just was a pixel off. They have these opportunities, and if these passes can get down there solid from Demented Sheep as the playmaker, we'll still have a series on our hands.
Condor's going to start things off with the kickoff, but GJM coming the other way. Gets a shot just off the crossbar. The rebound there for Demented Sheep, and not able to pick it up. Senti's bringing it back to his own zone. Going to restart the attack from his own back wall here.
And it's a Cyber. Off-cam banger right now. Cyber in the corner. We saw them actually try a play similar to this just before. Well, that right down to Cyber. Doinks it off the hood. Bar down ski in. Beautiful. Beautiful play from the Condors. Heads up. That's why you got a player like Cyber on your squad.
Yeah, that's a lot harder of a touch than he made it seem like as well. When you're in the corner like that and you have to redirect a pass toward the net, I know they're a very high level player, but can still be tricky.
A touch is easy.
Yeah.
Putting it on target like that, yeah, you're right. That's a different story.
Got Chunk starting things off, chasing down the Robert Morris defense here. Demented Sheep's going for a little bit of an air dribble, but 80 able to cut that off, bring it towards the Robert Morris net.
Good drop down there to Senti. That's what I'm talking about. They need to start working together, and they are doing exactly that. Senti, that's been a couple times. He's scuffed up on a flip reset, looking like me out there, to be honest. And if they can get those cleaned up, they're going to have a lot more threatening offense. But that was right, though. What Robert Morris needs to do is get that ball centered up for a teammate that's following it up. So we got to watch out if they're looking for that.
50 beside the net here. Still kind of in a dangerous territory for the Condors as they're not able to clear it right out, but Cyber is there to pick that one up and start it down the field. It's going to be blocked off by Senti to GJM. 80 gets enough of a touch here to kind of move it, but another shot for Demented Sheep is easily blocked by Cyber.
Not sure why he went for a straight shot there. I mean, if you put that a little bit higher, you take that player into the play a little bit, but a straight low shot like that, it's going to be a little bit easier to recover your car from and still stay in the play. So it really didn't do much for Robert Morris by taking that low shot. And the fact of the matter is they hadn't gotten possession until this moment because of that.
Yeah, I think he was dealing with a little bit of a low boost situation, but just in that case. And Cyber,
okay.
Yeah, finds a hole in the defense there and able to put one home. That's another goal for the Condors.
What happened? I want to see.
I think GJM said got it, and then found out that he did not got it.
Yeah, Demented was going wide for a boost there. Could have been his recovery. I mean, it was hard to tell from that angle. It could have also been GJM, or sorry, Senti pushing up a little too far on that left side. But won't know until we see the replay. But we'll take the goal. 2-goal lead. Still halfway to go in this game. If we can win it, match point.
Yep, the Condors still in their own zone, being held in by this Robert Morris offense, which hasn't really generated a scoring chance since the last goal, but they've been on the ball more.
Good call off there as well. 80 didn't think he'd be able to get it. Just goes for a boost steal instead in case he had Cyber and Chunk behind him, able to keep that pressure on. Now they've got that boost advantage. And honestly, look at this. It could turn into scoring had 80 been up for that, but they'll back off the defense.
Pass by Chunk to Cyber on the side wall. Not able to get that second flip reset right there, so it's going to bounce back down, but Chunk's able to pick it up and start working his way toward the net.
Chunk gets a 50 here. This actually is going to end up being a goal. Oh, no, 80!
Oh, no.
I was right.
Yeah,
he just had to put it on target. I mean, it was a hard shot. He had a defender that he had to get around, but I know 80 can score those.
Yeah, that was a close one for 80. Chunk's got a chance right here. It's going to be kicked away from Senti as the Condors are still able to keep it in the corner. 80 now has another chance at redemption, and he puts that one home.
Oh, you say the word redemption, and that's redemption plus a little extra sauce on it. Great touch from Cyber to pop that up. 80, good speed, and he sees the defender too this time. Puts it in the right spot. Takes it low. A little scared of the crossbar. This time puts it low.
We're going to avoid the crossbar at all costs, 80. Speaking of 80, he's on the ball again. Facing one challenger, he's able to get it into the sidewall to safely move it out of the zone. Low 50 from the Robert Morris team, but Cyber's able to come away with control. It's blocked by Demented Sheep, and Chunk just cuts him off right there. Ball goes home.
And sometimes you just got to 50 it right. And that Dominus knows how to 50. Yeah, honestly, Demented should know better than that. That was more on Demented. He took a really bad 50. You never 50 at an angle inwards towards your net like that.
I'm a plat, and I've seen that in Get Better at Rocket League videos.
Oh, yeah.
You want to be between the ball and the net if you're taking a 50.
Yeah, never 50 that way. If you can, 50 the other way. And if you can't 50 at all, don't touch it. Stop. Don't even take the 50. Just have your teammates clean it up.
Robert Morris able to get one back right there after a little bit of a weird 50 by Cyber and a bump on Chunk as he's trying to get back for that one. Ends up rolling all the way into the Condors goal, so now it's a 4-1 game with a minute left to go.
How many goals did they score? Was that the second goal they scored?
Yes. We shut them out 1-0. And we also beat them. I think they have more than one. I think they have more than two.
It's just been a while since I've seen them score.
Yeah.
Oh, off the backboard, leaves it down for 80, but there is a defender there. Good play from Robert Morris to recognize the potential second man coming in. Control from Senti, gets it over 1. Cyber's going to make sure it's not 2. There's the follow-up on target, but Chunk cutting those angles down. Goalie 101, get as close to that play, cut the angle. Makes it harder for that shooter.
Good read by Chunk and a close attempt at a pass there, not able to get the second touch after the flip reset. Dimension Chiefs bringing it down the other way. Senti now going to try for a touch on it. It's knocked away by Chunk.
Yeah, you need to play that a little bit slower. Chunk's on him right now. Chunk's starting to move a lot faster. The whole team's starting to feel the pace. They've recognized what we said at the beginning of the series is that we should win this. And now that they know that, they're playing their game.
Yeah, they're looking very confident out there. Absolutely, and that's going to be another win. Condors now at match point.
Do the opponents think it's a best of 5? Because they just all left the lobby.
It does seem like they thought it was a best of 5.
They might be back soon.
Yeah.
Because Senti's still in here, and he's probably saying, guys, come back.
Yeah, Chunk is typing right now to let Senti know. Oh, Senti said, never mind.
Is that it?
They FF'd. No, I don't know if they have.
Maybe they're all just changing their car.
They're probably, yeah.
I don't know.
You need a different hitbox.
I guess we'll find out soon.
Although, doesn't it let you change your car from?
You can change your presets, yeah, but sometimes people need to go and just change like their wheels or something.
A specific topper.
And well, yeah, toppers. That's it. That's what they're putting on. Yeah, no. Sometimes people want wheels. They go back out, or someone's having like some sort of placebo heavy car bug. They'll reboot the game or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, we're just gonna wait a little bit for Robert Morris to join back in.
Yeah, but honestly, it really should be Condors at this point. You felt the pacing there, right? Like you felt how much more in control the Condors were in that last game, and it came down to the fact that they weren't watching their opponents anymore. They just started going for the ball the way they knew they should be, and things were connecting and clicking a lot better as a result. So back to what I said, you play your game, and these guys are going to be in a spot. I did see Cyber at one point take charge a little bit more, and I think that helped pace things up to where it needed to be. And you saw Chunk actually taking charge a lot on the offense in that last game. So now I think everyone's kind of where they need to be at this point when it comes to this play. 80 being that second man on whoever Cyber or Chunk is up first.
Yeah.
It should be good. Match point. Condor should be able to be able to walk away with this best of 7. 4-1. We'll see what kind of answer Robert Morris has.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, until the last game, they've been pretty good at keeping us off the scoreboard as well. So if they are going to sneak out with another win, it's going to be through solid defense and beating us late. But yeah, we'll have to see how they match up. Cyber able to clear this one, just gets a big boom into the corner there, but Senti's there to pick it up and start bringing it the other way. 80 denies that in the mid, and it's
pass. On the backward, the defender with the miss. GJM's got to hit those. Otherwise, I mean, this is your worst nightmare as a goaltender.
Yeah.
Full rebound, you're not there.
That'd be like if you slid right out, somebody hit the post. Well, I mean, it's exactly that. They slid right out, somebody hit the post, and it's back in front.
Yep.
It's a wide open net for Chunk off his own pass there, and good start to the game for the Condors.
Senti into the corner, gets bumped out, tries to stay into the play. Condors should be able to handle this. Love to see it. Something we didn't have a lot last semester is, again, those low 50s on defense. To be able to control it. Good passing play, honestly. Potentially a highlight play here for them. Great low 50 down. 3 players getting involved. Cyber sees 80, and 80 just clangs her top.
You'll love to see that when the team starts to really click and you're getting just fancy pass plays where every team member touches the ball, which sounds very straightforward, but in practice, it takes an awful lot of skill, and these guys have just done that. Hopefully we see more of that.
They're warmed up now. We should play our other matches in the league right after this because Condors are starting to get that momentum. I'd love to utilize that for some more wins later, but good. Again, low 50 from Chunk, and that's all it's been. I mean, low 50 after low 50, or just getting that ball down to the ground.
Yeah, Chunk just there to kind of body block that one right into the net. And they now find themselves 3 up with only a minute into the game here, so they're in quite the command right now. Chunk's going to take this ball coming up the field, doing some air dribbling, gets it past that first defender, but it is tipped away as he is also bumped.
And 80 even things low just to keep that in front of the net. Cyber tries to center. Chunk last defender, so be careful here. As you did see Robert Morris players barreling down. I wonder if we're going to have any kind of offense here. We're low boost. Cyber does have some. He'll be able to keep the play alive probably, but we may have to back out here.
A little bit of a whiff there by GJM, but it's Demented Sheep there to pick up the pass from Senti. Chunk's going to move that one into the Robert Morris corner as Cyber's chasing it down now. Able to keep it in. And it's cleared by Senti.
Yeah, we're holding the midline down really well, though. There's Cyber to make sure 80 doesn't give that away. This time it's Demented Sheep off the backboard. He'll make sure that that rebound is not going to turn into a scoring opportunity for the Condors. But because they're having to rush back to defense every single time, they are struggling to get themselves in a good, solid formation to get past that midfield line. The Condors are just locking them out of that orange half of the field.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job of blocking everything off at the midline, like you just said. Chunk, the one who does it that time. Cyber's going to bring that in, and a couple whiffs, and 80's able to put that goal home.
Yeah. It's just relentless pressure from them at this point. I mean, good first touch from Cyber to keep it low. Second 50 out center. You're right, Demented Sheep can't be making a miss like that. I think he maybe expected the shot to come in sooner. And if that's the case, then what I said before by having those fast attacks from your second man has done its job. Because even if you're not there, they're expecting it now. They're conditioned. They're ready for those shots. And if he flips outward to try to get that 50, that's because you were there last time.
Yeah, exactly. Just the almost the slow pitch of
yeah,
like a knuckleball.
It's the mix-ups, right?
Get some flying. Now we've got 80 going to maybe challenge this ball here. It's going to be cleared by GJM, but 80 does get the demo on him, so they're going to be going upfield with only 2 cars. And Cyber is able to turn that one around into the Robert Morris.
What do you
corner.
mean going upfield? They're not getting past midfield, bro.
That's they're moving toward the other end of the field, but they are getting stopped very frequently. Here comes Cyber from his end, able to get a high 50 off the ceiling. That's going to go into the corner for 80, who follows it up, gets a touch for Chunk, and it's going to be another goal.
Yeah. This is what I said should probably have been happening from the beginning. Love it when I'm right.
Yep, they almost, I mean, they did the sweep after losing the first one.
It was genuinely surprising to me. They didn't do what we said they needed to do. They didn't play their game. They were genuinely just playing to pace their opponents, and the opponents were playing slow. Now, we got a game plan. Oh, that would have been a highlight play if 80 could have gone on that. They're starting to pre-jump them now, and that means the Condors are feeling good. Obviously, you have to be feeling good being up 5 goals with 1:30 left. Oh, musty flip reset. Plays it low anyways. Almost makes it to the net. Yeah, they're in free play at this point. Robert Morris, even if they were to get a goal right now, they're losing this series. They're not winning. There's no coming back from a team that's feeling like this.
Yeah, absolutely. The musty, like you said, just to showcase the mechanics right there. I'm excited to see what Cyber does throughout the rest of this season, as he's been showing why he's here.
Yeah.
Why he's a dominant force on this team.
Look at this. The second they don't get that passing play, they back off and shut down any potential play that comes out the other end.
Yeah.
They should laugh about that one. I imagine they will be because, they made a mistake here.
Yeah, a little bit of overshooting it. 80, unfortunately, got caught with too much momentum, and the Chunk wasn't able to get there in time. But I think it is, like you said, a little too late for Robert Morris here, as they're still at 4 goals in 55 seconds.
Too little, too late, and it's again even past that momentum. there's no stealing this away without a break in between, calling a timeout, which you can't do anymore. It's match point. You don't get another opportunity. Condors win this in the next 40 seconds.
It was a nice little flick pass by Cyber. It didn't really result in too much, but 80 was there for it. Chunk's going to try and see if he can get one more before the end of the game. Why not pad the stats when you're having a good game like this?
Yeah, hey, I think right now all they're going for, Condors win, they're just going for a probably another couple highlight plays for the replay reel.
Yeah, absolutely.
That they can post on social media.
Yeah, we gotta pad the Condors Esports social.
Oh, here we go. He's trying to get the musty out. They've been going for a very specific play. I mean, Cyber's gone for that backboard musty a million times.
Maybe they made a bet amongst teammates to see if he could hit it.
Yeah, maybe. But there it is. Condors walk away victors, as we expected they should by the end of it. Robert Morris surprising us with the game one, keeping pace up into game 2 and 3, but very quickly thereafter it turned into the Condors show. They had full control, full momentum. This is what we expect out of the squad as they aim towards their peak.
Yep. Smiles all around. Well, now a little bit straight-faced. You can see 80's finally smiling. I think he's going to try to type some trash talk into the chat there.
I don't think he's going to do that.
No,
I get banned for doing that.
Yeah, I know. I was kidding. If it was me though, I think I would do a slight amount of it.
And then you would be off the team pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty quickly after there. Condors first series in the league, and they walk away with a victory.
Yep.
Again, looking at the other teams that were in there, it genuinely felt like this should be an overall decent league. I think this squad, skill-wise, probably should be a division up from this. We're in East 2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should be in East 1.
Yeah, I think based off of what we've seen in these past couple games, they've got quite the force behind them.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see where they continue to go. Hopefully Robert Morris wasn't the contender from the loop. I don't think that's the case.
I really don't think that was the first seed. Because again, sure, slow game to start things off, but I really think we saw the true play from them by the end, and that's what I hope to expect from the squad going forward. So, the Condors do get a win here for Rocket League. We're gonna have Valorant, or not Valorant, what is it, Valorant? Call of Duty in a little bit, so you'll be joining me back for that right now. We're going to go a quick break for a second here, but we do have an interview with the player, so I'm going to run on over there, talk to maybe see what went on in those first early games there, and then we'll have some Call of Duty after that. So we'll see you in just a few seconds.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students, transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We are Condors.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Welcome back. I got Cyber from the RL Varsity squad now hanging out with me. Walk me through the series here overall, because it looked like it was a bit of a slow start for you guys.
Yeah, game one, we just kind of didn't have much comms. We kind of playing slow, but then we just cleaned it up, and then it was just pretty simple from there.
Yeah, I mean, we started off, I said, I'm pretty sure you guys have played these guys before, and not you, these guys have played them before, and I'm pretty sure they were beat before. I can't remember, I'm getting nods from Chunk right now, but from my memory, it should have been a win. Just watching the play, so I'm like, they're keeping pace, but like our pace is a lot faster, so it's good to see it pace up by the end of it. Now, I got to ask, for you joining in the squad, because we haven't been able to talk to you yet. I mean, what's the I guess process been for you joining the Condors? How's it been? Has it been easy to get into the flow with these two?
Yeah, it's been pretty easy. They're good guys.
You can say if it's not. You can call them out. That's fine.
80 can be a bit questionable at times.
Yeah, that's
true. But yeah, they're both really chill. They're good. They want to improve, which like the mentality is the biggest thing.
Of course, yeah.
Especially since we're going to be a team for like a long time.
Yeah.
That's like the main thing. So I'm just happy that they're like mentally trying to improve, and we'll just go up.
Yeah, no, I think that's the biggest thing is like, even talking to Coach Hurd, he's saying that you're coming in with like a really good drive, good mentality. You're grinding 6 mans out there as well.
Yeah.
You come in as really strong player. I think around 2,100 or still something like that.
Rounded up to it. Basically 2,100.
Still pretty good.
Yeah,
but, you know, it's good to be able to come in with that mentality and have players that can match that, so you want that drive to be able to look forward. For you then, I guess, are there anything right off the bat you guys have talked about that you are looking forward, maybe an immediate close goal that you're looking to be able to do and achieve with the team?
Nothing stands out specifically, but it's mostly like the tiny details that I kind of know just from experience that I've like slowly introduced. And that's helped a lot. Like just upping the comms.
Right.
Like
that's
at the beginning,
it,
they'd be like a bit lazy with it, you know.
Yeah.
This 80 guy can be a bit
not just comms
questionable.
related.
but yeah, no, we're definitely improving. Yeah.
So while we're on the track of calling 80 out, how are comms after you just clanged one off the crossbar?
Oh man. Yeah, I threw a few shots towards his way. I think he joins them a few times. He's cheesing right now, but
that's the fun thing. Do you have anything to say back, 80? No, he's got nothing.
Yeah, no, he knows.
He has no defense.
Yeah, I know. He has to hit those shots unless, you know, he can't say anything. So wide open.
I mean, realistically, I think this thing we talked about, my co-caster, Andrew, was saying that this squad, out of all of our squads, I think is the one that tends to have the most fun, maybe too much fun sometimes, because you got to ring it back in.
Yeah.
And I guess that's a hard thing to balance sometimes. Have you found it a nice balance for them, or what's it been like for you, I guess, vibe-wise?
Yeah, I've been told that, so I keep them in check.
Okay, that's
because
good.
We're not losing these.
That's good, yeah.
Like, especially this 80 guy, look, he's just staring off into the distance. Like, come on, he just has to lock in sometimes, so I tell him to lock in, and then we typically win.
This is good.
Yeah.
I love it. Hey, well, either way, you guys got the dub right now. Obviously, a lot more work to do to stay at your top potential. We've murdered 80. He's gone. He's out of here. And I think we're going to get out of here, too, so we can give him a break. But we got our COD team coming back in just a little bit. So Cyber, congrats on the win, by the way.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining me.
Yeah, no worries.
We're going to see you in just a few moments. The 80 roast session will continue off screen. We'll see you later.
Yep. See you.
comma, gotta get it, get it.
Hey there, and welcome back to Condors Esports. You're here with Andrew Ireland. That's me, and we got Frizzy right here on the other side. How you doing, Frizzy?
What's up? What's up?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Good to have you on the cast. Finally, we did a little switcheroo, and now we got Brody in the observation room there. And so we're going to be streaming some Academy COD. That is our other COD team. You are on the Varsity team yourself.
Yep.
And well, for anyone who doesn't know COD, we actually were able to. You made what did you make, an explainer video?
It's like an explainer video. So for anyone that doesn't really know COD that well, it's like a quick little overview of like all the basic stuff you need to know. So yeah, let's get into that.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know Call of Duty, COD is Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna get to that video very shortly. You put all that hard work into it.
I did.
What'd you do? You shoot all of it, edit all of it?
Yeah. So I went into a custom game, filmed everything, and then just edited it all together.
Cool. Yeah, this is gonna be an absolute work of art.
Absolute work of art.
Right off the top, the most pristine video to teach you what Call of Duty is.
Yeah.
And we can get that rolling.
You've never seen another video like it, honestly.
Yeah. Prepare to have your mind blown.
Yeah.
Can we roll the video?
Row, and you might be able to turn the tide with some extra firepower. Welcome to competitive Call of Duty, a high-octane competitive shooter. In Call of Duty Esports, 2 teams of 4 players each compete across various game modes like Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, and Control. Each mode requires unique strategies, whether it's capturing objectives, planting and defusing bombs, or controlling specific areas of the map. Callouts are key, as movement is much quicker than strategy-based shooters like Valorant or Counter-Strike, so your enemies may change positions fast. Players join the lobby with set loadouts, including choice of kill streak. Get enough kills in a row, and you might be able to turn the tide with some extra firepower.
And there you have it, the absolutely brand new explainer COD video that Frizzy whipped up in the studio.
Yep.
Lots of very useful information. What do you think the biggest takeaway from that video should be for a new viewer?
Honestly, just like I know a lot of people watching are like parents, or like I know my grandparents watch, so like the video like that will just help them understand better what's going on. There's also a terminology video, which I think would be helpful, because when I'm talking about the game, I'm going to be using a lot of terms that they have no idea what it is.
Right on.
And I think that terminology video would be helpful.
Cool. I mean, I don't think we have that one right now, but any terminology you want to just...
we have it. We can roll it. We'll actually roll it right now.
Well, let's see the terms video.
Yeah.
While Call of Duty is a pretty straightforward game, you may hear a couple unfamiliar terms while watching. Let's go over a few of them. ADS, or aim down sights. This one's pretty straightforward. It's the act of looking through a weapon's sights or scope for improved accuracy. Jump shot. Jumping before or while in a gunfight to make your character harder to hit. Slide canceling. A technique to quickly chain together tactical sprints, allowing for faster movement and evasive maneuvers. Pre-firing. Shooting at a location where an enemy is expected to appear before they actually are there. Head glitch. When you stand behind an object that covers your whole body except for your head, making you a harder target for your enemy to hit. Drop shot. A move where a player drops to the ground while simultaneously firing their weapon, making them a harder target to hit. Wall bang. Shooting through walls or other surfaces to damage or eliminate enemies. Keep an ear out for other terms, but hopefully this gets you ready to follow COD's fast-paced action.
Yeah. That was very informative, you know. I learned, I mean, I knew all those words because I got to do this, but we're going to see some headshots, we're going to see some head glitching, and some drop shots, some wall bangs. The whole spectrum of Call of Duty words will be on display.
There's obviously a lot more nuance, but I think it's good to just general terms so that everyone, like, it's hard to understand the game when you don't know the words the casters are saying, you know?
Oh, exactly. I mean, it goes for anything. There's just so much terminology, even coming from regular sports into esports. Every esport has different words for everything, it seems like. So
you play hockey, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Top Chad?
Yeah, Top Chad. Nobody knows what that means unless they play hockey themselves. That is where you keep the peanut butter, so they say. Yeah.
I don't think you're helping with that.
No. You got decked. That's always a good one. It's when somebody makes a big hit in hockey. And I think this is the are we looking at the...
Oh, we're looking at the CCL leaderboards right now. As you can see, my team, the varsity team, is number 1. You know how it is. And then if we look around the 13th, at number 13, we have the academy team. 2 wins, 3 losses. Not bad.
Yeah.
We are looking to get our 3rd win here. I think if we win this, we're almost guaranteed a playoff spot as like the academy team. So we want to win this game. It's against Humber. They're 0-5.
Okay, so there's a good chance right now for the Condors Academy team.
Yeah, you love to see that. Just a fat donut.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. To see it.
Well, you don't want to be the first guys to give Humber a
no, certainly
win.
not.
So, but it looks like our odds are pretty good going here. Have you guys would not have played them because they split it into 2 groups, right?
Yeah. So the academy is in a different group than us. So CCL split regionally. So we're in the Northeast division, I believe, and then the division is split into 2 groups.
Right.
So academy is in the other group than we are, but yeah.
Nice. Speaking of the academy team, here they are on screen for us to see. You want to go through the
yeah. So on the left we have Shaco, then Wing, then Taylor MC, then we have Birdie, and then we have Liam or Lum, which he will not be playing today. But
so we just have the first 4.
Yeah.
Excluding Lum. Do you know why he goes by Lum?
I don't know. I love it though.
Yeah,
I think it's just like Liam, but just short.
Yeah.
To remove a syllable. Liam. Yeah.
Yeah. You just take out the E.
Yeah.
Well, no E. Hold the E, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it because I was thinking like actual letters, and I was like, "There's no E," but then you were making it was phonetically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liam, hold the E. He's just Lum.
Hold the E.
I knew a fella who got his passport when he was very young, and his ID, he had to keep the signature the same, and his name was Liam as well, but he didn't really draw the I very well,
Yeah,
so it was
you
just
should
Lamb.
see okay, so like my passport I did when I was really young, and the signature is horrible. And when I went to go get my license, the lady was like, "It has to match." So.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just bad. All right, we have the maps here.
Okay, speaking of that, it looks like we're going to be starting off with a red card hard point. The second map is going to be search and destroy on Skyline. Then we go to...
Can I interject really quickly?
Yes, absolutely.
Our S&D is very good for an academy team. They took a S&D map off of Akron on Skyline, which is that's tippable. I tip my hat. That's a COD term. Tippable, sorry.
Absolutely.
I tip my hat to that. So I'm expecting to see a solid Skyline S&D. I think we win that map for sure.
Okay. Yeah, right on. Yeah, it's good info to know. How are we for control and protocol?
Control and protocol, not too sure. I've never really watched us play control. Then we have hardpoint protocol. It's a great map.
Yeah,
it's just a great map. Red card S&D. I love red card S&D. That's our maps. I don't think it's gonna go to map 4 and 5, but
right on. Yeah, I am excited to see how the academy team does on the new Call of Duty maps. Last time I saw the academy team play was actually still Modern Warfare 3, so I haven't actually seen them working with the new maps and the new guns and movement of Black Ops 6, even though it's been out for so long at this point. So excited to see how the academy team does here, and looking forward to it as we get these game just settled into the lobby here.
Shout out Philip playing FC.
Yeah,
he's a good guy.
Yeah, he is dedicated to the FC grind.
Yes,
that's for anyone who can't see that very well. It is a soccer field on the screen there. Do you think he scored?
Nope. He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
There.
Josh isn't here today. Josh is our
champion FC player.
Yeah, he's good. He's also a great guy.
Yeah, he won the division last year. He earned himself one of them gold Condors jerseys.
Mustard yellow Condors jerseys.
Yeah, I suppose it's mustard yellow. It's a Dijon.
I have to hate because the academy team got one I didn't. So
yeah, you'll well maybe this season you guys will get one.
Hopefully.
Yeah. You're top of the division right now. It's 6-0, so that's it.
Yeah. Well, we also lost 2 grand finals.
Yeah.
So
it's a tough one.
Yeah.
Tough to not be a little bit salty there.
Yeah.
That's all right. There's nothing but room for improvement.
Exactly.
As they say.
Can't get any better if you're winning everything, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You know, what are you going to win even more?
Exactly. There's nothing to look forward to.
Yeah. But you guys are 6-0 on the season.
We are.
Any big matches coming? I know this is an academy stream, but any big matches coming up for the varsity team?
I'm not the guy to ask.
Yeah.
I just show up, do my best.
Yeah. What do we know about them? Oh, they're bad. Okay. Easy. Yeah. Fair enough. Well, here we go. As the academy team is going to get underway just shortly on Red Card. How do you you've played your share of the new Call of Duty? How do you feel about Red Card?
I think it's the best map in the game. A majority of people would disagree with me, but it feels like the only traditional 3-lane map in this game. Yeah, it's the only traditional 3-lane map in Black Ops 6, so I really enjoy it. It plays like a fundamental COD map where a lot of these maps don't. So, yeah.
Yeah, having 3-lane as opposed to most of them have cut it down to 2, or you feel like there's too many lanes in the other one?
It's just messy.
Yeah.
Like before, okay, I'll explain it after the map, just remind me.
Yeah.
Going into P1 here, Taylor's going to go top 3rd to have that control. P1 on Red Card, you really want control of like the globe area, which would be the right side of the map. So as you can see, both teams are fighting for globe.
It gives you a little bit of an advantage.
It's just like you have control of P1 from globe, and you have also control for P2. So you fight both hills from one spot. So essentially, whoever controls globe will control the first 2 hardpoints.
Right on. Yeah, it looks like it's been a little bit back and forth for both teams as Humber has and the Condors have both been able to get on site here. The Condors finally taking a little more control, but yeah, this fight for globe, I can see what you mean. Wing able to pick up a nice kill, get the score finally. Nobody's actually on point right now.
No, just keep time white. You don't need to. As long as time is white on P1, you are looking pretty good. Yeah. And as you can see, that we did flip the other team. I'm not sure if we're aware that we're going to die at a hill, but we got parallels in the back. So their team was spawning on both sides, which makes it rough for us. We need to pick a side to fight for. Obviously, ambulance side is the better spawn, but if you have the other team spawning on both sides, it makes it very hard to win a hard point.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You know, you have too many angles to cover,
exactly.
And you're all of a sudden getting stuck.
We're going to have 3 down and ambulance control, which is going to spawn them in the back, which is where we want them. We can get them trapped now, although 3 is already out, so we're going to have to look for 3.
Okay, so this is a good opportunity for a Condors hold, and they're doing a good job of putting up kills on the board right now as everybody from the team picks up a kill right there.
That is a great trade from Wing to kill Prime, because if number 3 kills Wing there, they reflip spawns, and they're going to have spawns for new. But killing number 3 spawns them in the back of Old Hill again, and now we're going to have control of new. Although Wing's going to have a 1v2 on new, which is rough.
Tough one for Shaco, and another tough one for Pajero, who is... Who is Pajero right
That's
now?
Birdie.
Birdie, okay. He's always got a random gamer tag.
It's Bird in Spanish.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
there we go. I need to brush up on my Duolingo.
Yeah.
He's Condors are doing a continuous hold here. They've got about a 20-point lead right now. They're continuing to hold this Humber team off. Good stuff by Taylor. Birdie taken down from the kind of flanking Lone Wolf right now, but Taylor's able to pick up Peaky right there. And you can see right now, Birdie is going for that rotate over to the kind of near the ambulance, right?
Yeah, they're going to have stage spawns. Next hardpoint will be on stage. Again, the way they're playing it is a little strange. They're kind of just all sitting near stage, so once that hill pops, if they get kills, the other team is going to spawn on both sides of them, which is not what you want. You want to pick a side.
So it was maybe an ill-advised rotation there from Birdie.
It's good to get there and know you have control, but once his teammates spawn up, they need to get control of something. I would try and get in top 3rd on the other side. Yeah, just to help. But as you can see right now, they're fighting a war on 2 fronts. You know.
Yeah. They're doing an all right job, although Prime and Lone Wolf Battles are able to come in and take out a few of the Condors players and get control at hill finally for the Humber team here. Condors all coming in from the top side now, it looks like.
We're going to start rotating to new.
Wing looking for that wall bang, not able to get it as Lone Wolf takes him out. But Birdie is able to pick up Peaky on top of the stage. Can he get the guy underneath? No, he's going to be taken out. And
see the fight on new. We get one in ticket. We're going to have ticket control, which is very big for this hard point. I like to play this hill from restaurant, which as you can see 5 on the minimap. Taylor is going to be making the flank. If he kills the guy on camera, we will have spawns. Yep, and we spawn restaurant. We're going to have to be aware of the split spawn, which we are not, unfortunately. This might screw us.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth for both teams. Lone Wolf and Prime able to take out Shaco and Taylor there, who is not able to hold down that point. Condors finally just lost the lead as well, and we're now down 87-84 as the Humber team is doing a pretty good job at holding the point right now. Attempt from Birdie. He's taken down by Peaky. This just Humber really is posted up right now.
Yeah. Humber seems to have a better idea on how they want to play the map. They seem to like have a game plan of how they want to play each hill, where I feel like we're more just going through the motions.
Just trying to get there, and then once we're there, trying to over-rely on maybe the gunfighting.
Exactly.
A good couple of kills there, speaking of the gunfighting for the Condors, as they were able to take out all of the Humber players and force them to spawn. But like you said, the spawn has split, so there's going to be a few different angles that the Humber team is coming from.
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest problem, it seems, for us right now, is we're just not picking a side. And every hill we're fighting, like, we have to fight from both sides.
A couple big kills with the AR for Birdie right there. If he can pick up the third, that guy knows where he is. But he's able to get the wall bang on
my goodness, there. Is Birdie going to get the fourth?
Oh, he's close. Not able to pick up the last one on Lone Wolf there as he turns around. But Shaco and Taylor picking up a couple kills on point there.
Taylor should bump third here and look hedge, but he's not. He's going to keep holding over P1. If Taylor bumps and looks third, it's going to help us a lot with the P2 control. Shaco gets 1. This is a big gunfight. Looking at Birdie getting the kill stage, that is also huge. And he gets the second on hedge. This is incredible. Now we know that they're going to be spawning in front of us. We keep them in front of us, we get a wipe, and we turn around. We know they're going to spawn behind us, and every kill we get. And they already spawned behind us, and we weren't aware.
That was a nice kill by Birdie, but
that's 3.
Yeah, they're able to get their way back onto the stage. Just winning these gunfights right now is
and now
really
we know they're all spawning in the back. This is where you set up. You just hold crosses. You hold your lanes. You do not need to overchow.
Yep. Over challenge for the layman at home who,
yeah.
who the lingo video might have helped. Great. Prime was able to get a trophy system down on the point right there. I don't know.
Birdie is going huge on a 7 kill streak. He has the most important spot on this hill right now. It is on stage. You can watch them spawn in the back, and he's just going to work.
Yeah, it looks like they're realizing that he's got that angle locked down, and they're going to take a reroute, try and set up.
They're going to try and get through soccer. Taylor's on it. They get a timing through the back. I don't know if Taylor's aware.
No, that was a very fortunate timing for that team right there, as they snuck right past him.
I mean, they're just not going. Taylor's just not going to look in the back.
This is turning out to be a very close game of hardpoint right now. As both teams are getting good control for extended periods of time here. There's one for Birdie. He knows somebody's coming from behind him. Good idea, but another angle finds him dead.
Right now, we're spawning in the back. If I'm on this team right now, I'm telling my teammates, let's fight for outer control and take hill from the left side. As you can see, we have 2 people coming up escalator. They're gonna get the kill, but they still have to fight an unfavorable gunfight in that spiral staircase.
Yeah, the spiral staircase can be pretty difficult on this map here. Prime himself coming up with a 5 kill streak as he's holding this point quite well for the Humber team right now as they've taken the lead again and a little bit more.
I mean, Birdie's having himself a map right now. So is Lone Wolf Battles with a Z.
Yeah.
That's a great gamer tag.
Yeah. You got to get the Z instead of the S.
I mean, he is definitely the Lone Wolf. His team is winning, though.
Yeah, he's 27-15 at the moment. Pajero, or Birdie, I can call him Pajero. I'm not even saying it properly in Spanish, really.
No, it's Pajero.
Pajero. Fight.
Okay. No, sir. Sorry.
Fighting for this.
Got some Spanish under my belt. Go on.
Right on. Yeah, fighting for this point right now. Not able to get that player cleared out. A pistol kill for Birdie from the top, but he is traded out.
I love the spot Taylor's in because you know the spawning ambulance. If he just well, he moved, but if you just stay there and hold the ambulance cross, you can call out to your teammate on time, hey, they're crossing the time, or I don't see anything. And it's just like a really good spot to play. I don't like how heavy we're playing for this old 10 seconds. They're going to have control of new. And we're going to be in the same position we were in last rotation where we're going to not have the spawns we want, and we're going to have to fight unfavorable gunfights for new. And
yeah, you want to be in a place where you can find these gunfights. There's a good gunfight for Taylor, but he is quickly traded out by Peaky right
and
now.
now we're 4 down, and we are spawning tunnel. The other team knows restaurant side is the good side. They're going to set up the spawn trap, and we are going to be stuck running through tunnel over and over again. Shaco's going to take a long route up glass. Ooh, he doesn't get the kill, but he's in a better position now.
Good place flashbang right there. Can he get the kill? It's going to be a tough fight, but the other guy backs off. Condors really need to get on site as soon as they're pretty much 1 point away from the...
Yeah, I think the next person who dies should respawn and try and get stage control. You can see the other team is already... Well, number 3 is going to re-hit the ticket, but number 2, is he going to go stage? It looks like he's going top 3rd. Yeah, if I'm 5 right now, which is Taylor, I'm going straight to top 3rd or straight to globe. You want to have globe side. Those next 2 hills is who's going to win the game. So this is where you want to tighten up your like what you're doing and really make sure you're playing the game correctly.
Condors doing a good job of getting the kills they need right now, and continuing to hold this point as they're catching up to Humber in the score here.
You can see all 4 of the other team just stacking that stage side to try and get control of stage. And number 6 doing a great job in time zone. He was doing a great job of just staying down, getting the kills he needs to.
Yeah, lots of trades right now coming out from both teams as the Humber team is able to get control of the hard point with 20 seconds left. Good control by the Condors to stop from this being the last point.
Yeah.
Lone Wolf able to take a wing.
10 seconds left on old. We know they can't win off that. New's going to pop. They're going to have initial on New. Shaco has a big gunfight in New. He doesn't see him. Wing gets the trade. We have hill time. If we can set up the spawn trap, we win. We just need someone watching his sideway. No one was watching his sidewalk. Uh-oh.
Yeah, a couple big kills for the Humber team here. They're only 10 points away from the victory in this hard point right now. It comes down to this, and the Condors are still not able to get on site all the way. They're able to clear it out for a second.
And now we have the bad spawn. This is looking a little grim. 2 big kills. We know 1 soccer, 1 stage. We need to turn around and play for the guy soccer. If we kill the guy soccer, they're going to be spawning ambulance. They have close spawns. It's looking like it's over.
Yeah, that's going to be the game right now as the Condors were not able to get on site. And that's going to be the first map over to the Humber College team.
Listen, I think that Humber honestly just knew what they were doing on that map. They played it a lot better than we did. But I think our gun skill was better. If you look at the scoreboards, we definitely out-fragged them, or we outslayed them.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of us not being where we should be at the right times, or not knowing where to look at the right times. And Humber just played the map a lot better than us. Going into this S&D, I think we should make the series 1-1. I mean, look at the damage out of Lone Wolf and Birdie. Like, they just have double all their teammates.
Yeah, they did a great job. Putting the numbers up there, 4,300 damage for Birdie himself with the leaderboard right there. And that's map 1 down. Condors unfortunately find themselves trailing right now. But we're going to be moving into Search and Destroy shortly. Yeah, some good points right there out of Birdie. Able to get the kills, but like you said, they just need to, in hardpoint, they need to be controlling the map.
Yeah, if I was their coach, I'd be pretty angry about that because they were winning the gunfights they needed to, but they were just not aware of what was going on. And I think it's because they weren't playing the right spots. It's hard to know what's going on if you're not blocking any spawns because you know they can spawn anywhere. Yeah. So when you're doing 360s on the map trying to figure out where they're coming from, it makes it very hard for yourself. So yeah, if I'm their coach, I'm telling them be more aware of what you're blocking, what you're holding. Make it easier for you. You want to keep the other team in front of you. and they were just kind of letting them do whatever they wanted on the map. So
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It definitely gets way more difficult when you're not having time to set up and hold your angles properly, right? Yeah. So it's obviously a little bit of a different game in Search and Destroy. What would you like to see out of the Academy team for this Search?
I mean, I've never seen them play, but I know they beat a very good team on Skyline Search, so they're doing something right.
Right.
So yeah, I'm excited to see how they work the map. Yeah, it'll be fun to watch for sure.
And when it comes to Search and Destroy, what do you like? How would you say map control affects the way you are going to approach Search and Destroy?
S&D to me is all crosses. So you know there's certain there's a cross to get to a bomb site. There's a cross to get to the other side of the map. And if you're someone who understands crosses very well, or you're a team that understands crosses very well, it makes it very hard for the other team to advance on the map. So you'll see a lot of people who will sprint and just die instantly to someone holding a cross. So yeah, if your team and you're communicating who has what cross, if you have one guy getting info on every cross, you don't even need to take a gunfight. You can call out, I seen 3 cross, we know they're going A. So it's a very big just patience game. There's a lot of players. I mean, you'll see me do it. I kind of get crazy in Search. I'll make wacky plays. But it comes from knowing the timings of crosses. So like, if I know if my team's going A and we're 35 seconds into the round and someone says, I see 3A, the guy B is probably going to back up and play safer. So I know I can move forward. But a lot of people don't understand like the concept of these timings, and they'll just run into someone holding a cross.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
No.
I know out of our Academy team, pardon, I almost called it the Academy team. I don't know what sport that is. But out of our Academy team, Taylor tends to be our a guy who holds down the sight lines like that, so we can.
Taylor is a mailbox. Guy's a sentry. He does not move.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we see him work to his advantage this match, as we're slowly getting into the Search and Destroy game here. It's the thing with Call of Duty. It's not quite as quick as Rocket League. You don't just bounce right into the next one. It's a little bit of setup time. You got to change the map and the rules and who's on what team.
I'm excited to see Shaco because Shaco's a route man. You know what they say about route men?
What do they say about route men?
Route men get paid.
Okay.
So and this is a bang out map. So this is one of those maps where there's not a lot of crosses. So you're just headbutting each other.
Right.
And Shaco is probably, you're going to see him first one into a lot of these rounds, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do.
Yeah, you want to see Shaco picking up a few of those first bloods, really setting the tone, and hopefully get Humber quaking in their boots a little bit, scare them, back them off the skyline. This is, I find, a fan favorite map for the new COD. As so far, I don't know why. At least early on in the game, that was the discussion on Reddit.
It's fun.
We like it.
It's fun because it's so hectic. But as like a competitive lens, dude, I hate it.
Not your favorite?
No, it's just there's so much like nonsense. I don't know. It's like I was explaining it to Liam the other day. I was like showing him like old maps, and if you look at like Raid, for example, on old maps like Raid, where it's like one of the best COD maps ever made, mid is equal for both teams. One lane, one side has an advantage, and one other lane, the other team has the advantage. So it's like
almost not symmetrical, but almost like plays that way.
No matter if you are going to the the side that's not favored for you, you know that consciously. Even if you don't understand the map is designed so well that you just realize it.
Right.
Where these maps, they don't have there's no equal mid. One side will have the better side for all 3 lanes, or a map like Skyline, there's no lanes. It's literally a real life apartment.
Yeah.
So it's like you just don't. There's no philosophy behind it.
Yeah, you can stop off and play the piano a little bit in the lounge there.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's always fun watching Hardpoint on Skyline because people are battling to like be in the jacuzzi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, see somebody like hit a crazy trick shot off the balcony, dive into the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
They're hitting both a crazy dive and a crazy shot.
What bothers me a lot is because there's not like a distinct 3 lanes and the map is so open, you can just like watch a lot of people spawn in. So like for P4, if you're getting a piano spawn, you can almost guarantee the other team's getting a kitchen spawn. And at that point, you'll have like 2 guys who are stuck away from the real fight that's happening because they're just spawn trapping each other. And it's not on purpose, it's just you have to fight each other to get out of spawn.
Right.
And it's like that should not be happening.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting map. It makes so much chaos happen.
It can be fun, but it can also be like really, really frustrating. Because if you're just not having a good map, it's hard to get back in the groove because it can be so hectic.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense. We were about to start it up right there. A little bit of technical difficulties. We're going to try starting the match again soon, but
looks like we're loading in right now. So
hopefully, it's also, if you didn't know, it's Skyline set 1991.
Really?
Yeah.
I was doing the fly-through videos, which you'll see right now, and I was just taking a peek around the map, and the outside of this map is so well detailed. It must take a lot of FPS to like it's crazy how much just like around the map there is.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job with all the details here.
What in MW2 they used to just take the Warzone map and like it would be like a small map for multiplayer, but you're rendering the whole entire Warzone map.
Oh, no.
So it would just tank your FPS.
Oh, yeah, that's always difficult. Gonna get this search and destroy started out here. Condors coming in, watching Shaco right now as he goes for his
first one out. I love this. I love this play to him. I wish you would have seen the guy behind the kitchen counter, but he's inserting himself into bottom weights. It's going to give us room to play if we want to go A.
Taylor able to get visuals on one. Yeah, I don't know if he knows what the second behind the counter right there, but it's a good start.
Taylor gets the blood. Oh, it was Shaco that got the blood. The kill feed just messed up. Okay. This is what I mean, though. He took the space. They didn't know about him. He gets first blood. I love to see that Shaco. That's what I want to see more out of this map.
Good trade out by Shaco right there, and Shaco gets another one. So just one player left alive for the Humber Esports team. It's got a pretty tough challenge, a 3v1 to get this defuse.
I wonder if he saw Birdie there. We don't really have every lane. We're kind of playing it weird. I think we need to just like talk to each other.
Yep. Here comes Peaky coming around the back. I think they anticipate him coming up. Yep.
Birdie with the knife on Zip is making me giggle. Like he's just waiting for something to come up.
Right. That's something you can do in this new COD is you can pull out the melee weapons, and depending on the map, they can actually work.
Yeah, I mean they get banned a lot in like, or they don't get banned. They get G8 a lot, which is gentleman's agreement for anyone at home.
Yeah.
Everyone just agrees not to use them most of the time because they can be overpowered. If you just sit in a corner with a knife, it can be pretty broken.
Oh man, I mean I mostly play Publix, and whenever I end up on stakeout, there's inevitably a guy with a baseball bat running around, and that can be a lot to deal with. It's going to be another first blood for Shaco there. He traded out, though, by P. Another trade right there. It's now a 3-on-2 for the Humber team, and they're going to start getting this bomb planted on the A site here. There's just one alive now. It's Birdie.
This is a hard site to retake. If anyone can do it, it's Birdie.
Grenade through the glass there. Not able to get any contact with it, but makes first contact there. Nice kill on Init. Working against the clock right now, though. Only 21 seconds.
Oh my, he's going to win. Oh, he ran away. Number 7 makes a smart play to run away there. He throws the shoulder. Birdie knows where he is.
Oh,
he got
gets
it.
The
Wait. It's like 0.2 seconds. He might have it. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Does he have it?
Oh my goodness. So close.
Like 0.2.
Wow, sorry. I called it too early. I thought it was a 5-second defuse. It's a 7.5.
No, it's 5 in pubs, yeah.
Oh, right on.
Okay, just the start of that 1v3, I was going to say that I liked how the other team wasn't running at him. They were just like holding the mid line and letting him come to them, and they all just lost their gunfights and didn't play for the trades. So that was not good.
Yeah, that was a bit of a miscommunication, it seemed like, by Humber, but really quite the play by Birdie as well to just make those shots.
The way he isolated every gunfight was perfect.
Oh, we got the top-down view. We should do the whole match top-down. Not a great start for Wing as he's taken out. Shaco able to get one. The kill feed's a little.
I love the way Shaco's playing. He's playing the exact same way I wanted him to play, and it's awesome.
Yeah, that was a good call out from the beginning right there for you. Condors are going to get A site planted
And Shaco being inserted here on the door, they know if their front kitchen's clear. You can back up, play for your side. The other team's probably going to play through top. Wing's going to call it out that they know where he is. Wing is 100% dead here, but...
It's taken down.
If I'm Shaco, I'm hitting a route. Yup. I love this. He can come behind them. He can get at least 2 here. Yep. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Those are ones you want to get.
Yeah, I mean, he had a nade to work with. He could have used the nade, maybe not ran out, but it was a nice try.
Yeah, valiant effort by Shaco there. Unfortunately, not quite enough. And I'm going to get that bomb defused. That's another round for Humber. And, oh, quick dolphin dive into the pool. That was cool. I didn't know you could do that. Yep, just another round in Humber's favor here as we're going to load into the next round here. It's another one on, is it back-to-back offenses? It's 2 rounds and then switch? No, Humber's on offense
Last
again.
round, we played way too fast. I think we need someone laying down back right to just hold across to A, which I think number 2 is going to do. Oh, Wing is going to get blooded, which is not what you want to see. Shaco gets his trade.
Good drop shot by him, able to get out of the way of that. Prime, unfortunately, takes down Wing right there, I believe. There's Taylor, pardon. It's now a 3v2 for the Condors. They've got to be able to just keep holding these lanes kind of... They want to be in the right spots right now, obviously.
Prime is just not moving out of secret. It's odd play, but... I like this play out of Shaco. He's going to hit the flank. They know one's on bomb. Shaco's going to keep playing for that flank. You know one's top B. Shaco knows no one's planning. Takes the gunfight, gets the kill. He's going to call out. He's going to call out to Birdie that they're playing for him. So if I'm Birdie, I'm backing up. I'm playing the 2v2. You do not want to give up your life here.
Yeah. Good patience. They're getting that bomb planted now. Birdie just taking his time. Maybe waiting for a little bit of support from Shaco before he...
I like that. Just waiting for Shaco to double up with him.
Ooh, that's a good grenade.
Hit one. I have 20 seconds to make a play. Shaco's going to take the hit.
Doesn't see him, and he gets taken out right there. But Birdie
has to hop up. Oh, nice try, nice try, nice try.
Yeah, Birdie unable to get the final kill there, and that's another round for Humber.
I honestly think if Shaco jumps piano instead of taking the zip, I genuinely think he gets a 2-piece. But it's just one of those things. You never really know what they're holding. So you got to take a gamble, hit something, and he just unlucky.
Yeah, exactly. They were definitely expecting Shake, but that's just the gamble you have to take. The Shake, what am I at? Not Shake, zip line.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Elevator?
A zip, yeah.
Zip. Learning the lingo. There's so much lingo that you can...
You just got to like take words and just shorten them. Make them as concise as possible.
Yeah, we got the top down view for a little while there and got to see the first blood from the sky. It was a trade out though, so we're now 3 Condors on 3 Humber Esports birds. Vague bird blood. It's another trade out right there. 2v2, but Peaky able to take down Wing. Just,
man, that's just a bad gunfight, but
just Shaco left alive. He's going to continue to run his routes.
Knows bomb's clear.
Does he see the 2 players? He does. Can he get one? Able to get one. He's got to get out of the way.
All he has to do is check at 7 and he wins. He just sits in this corner until 7 and he wins.
A good flashbang by him as well.
And he wins. He won. He knows he won the round. Man, Shaco is icing up right now. He's playing the map perfectly. I love to see it.
Yeah, that was another great round by Shaco. He's doing really well in the kills department. He's 9 and 3 at the moment. Yeah, if he is correct.
It should be. I was just gonna say the gunfight that Wing took. You have bomb down and you have a sub. Challenge the guy on one of the best headies in the game. Probably not the move to make, but Shaco clutches up.
Great play by Shaco there, and now it's the Humber Esports team back on the... Are they the Eagles? I don't know. We can figure out what the logo is later.
Hawks, maybe?
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
Maybe it's a bit of an alliteration.
The alliteration, it happens a lot. We're the Condors for a reason.
It's a good nade out of Wing. He Taylor should get one here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just got caught sprinting a little bit there.
It happens. It happens. Shaco's going to get his trade. Yep. We're looking at a 3v2. Shaco drops bed. Looking for one bed and one on bomb. Is that what I'm seeing? The guy on bomb moved. He went weights. I think they know where both players were, which makes it easier for us to play around that.
Yeah, they're going to take their time. Just keep finding these angles. Use what intel they can get. Oh, that's a tough gunfight there. You want to win that one. That's just up to Birdie right now.
Birdie gets my bomb. You run away. Yep. I love that. Love that. And it looks like he's going to plant the bomb here. Yeah, he gets that down. It's a good grenade by Birdie. Nade's going to give him a lot of info, too. He knows he's only going to be front. Oh, and he just still checks the corner. It's all good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an important part of this is learning the exact blast radius.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he gets the timing, though. I used to say a lot of the times in S&D, like, I used to play with a guy who was really good, but he was always afraid to make plays. And I told stream froze. I don't know what's going on. Oh, we're just gonna switch to.
It's unfortunate. Our one observer PC had to reboot real quick, but that's okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, a player I used to play with, he was really good, but he was always afraid to make plays. He thought anything he did was gonna be the wrong play. And I told him, like, if you just do something, there's like a 50% chance you're gonna get a timing and just shoot someone in the back.
Yeah.
And that's what you see at a Birdie. He makes a play, and he gets a good timing. So.
Yeah, exactly. Able to tie things up too. That's a Condors really need a win here, so they're not on match point as well. You don't want to go down 2-0. So they're doing well. They tie up the search and destroy. Do you think we'll go to round 11 here?
I love a round 11, but I don't really want to see that. It's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I like watching round 11s for two teams. I don't really care who wins. It's just fun to watch, but I do want the Condors to win.
Yeah, exactly. You got a little bit of an investment for the your farm team, essentially, right?
I didn't even know you could do that, what Shaco just did. He hopped on the elevator. I did not know you could do that.
I've never been there. I got to play this map more. I didn't even know you could go under this air conditioning vent area.
I haven't spent enough time in the vents to hop on an elevator.
That's pretty cool. We're learning new things about the map here. As the bomb is going to go down, get the plant going.
I don't know when the other team died, but we're in a 2v3 with bomb down. We're too busy talking about the vents.
Yeah.
2v3 with bomb down. Taylor's going to be holding our side. He's going to die. Shaco in a 1v3.
We saw him do it once.
It's
we're going to get this defuse here.
Good try, though.
Oh, wow.
Great try. Not much you could do there.
Yeah, another tough situation for Shaco. He's been playing great, but just a little too much for one man to handle right there. That's a big kill by Lone Wolf, by Wolfski right there.
Big Wolfski?
Yeah, do you think they call him Wolfski?
Probably not.
Okay. Well, if I was on his team, I'd call him Wolfski. Hey, yo, Wolfski.
Lone Wolf. LWB, it's what I would call him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lone Wolf Brewery.
Brewery. Big blood out of wing. Oh, it wasn't wing who got it. I think it was Shaco who got the blood. Oh, no, it wasn't. I don't know who it was, but.
He got traded out, unfortunately. It's now a 3v2 for the Humber team here. Shaco gets the jump on him.
And he chows the second one. I mean, Shaco is feeling himself.
That was...
he can do no wrong right now, and you can tell he knows it.
Yeah, that was, dare I say, nasty. That was...
Doesn't even care to wait for his teammate. He gets the first and insta-chows the second one. I mean, kid's feeling himself.
Yeah, really good awareness, just in a flow state. Like they say, just able to get both those players and make it look easy at that. Might go to round 11 here. It's 4-4. Condors now back on offense.
I mean, I was in Shaco's shoes the other night.
Yeah.
Just having a masterclass performance, and it's going down to the wire.
Yeah. They're going to go right for the site right now and just get a quick plant.
I love that. And then now we just have to play our lives. Back up. You have bomb down. Do we have someone holding this flank? Yes, we do. Birdie's going to be holding the flank. He has his knife out.
It's a couple tough deaths right there. A little more on the plate of Shaco to hold, and he's not able to, and it's going to be round 5, or sorry, the 5th round for Humber there.
I actually just don't know what happened because we should have won that round.
Yeah, I was hoping you could break down what happened, but you said no.
Yeah, I mean, Birdie should have a free kill in the back, but he's laying down with his knife out. He's having a tea party in the back by the table. Don't know what else happened there.
Yeah, just a long shot there from by the pool for that final kill by Init. Condors on match point right now. They need to win 2 rounds in a row if they're going to get this search and destroy map done. These are close games that they're losing. They're very in the match, but Shaco is carrying a lot of the weight. Carrying a lot of the weight right now. Pardon me.
They're playing for P1. Bomb is P1. I mean, or no, they're under. Big blood. Birdie picks up the bottom. He picks up a 2-piece. Love that out of Birdie. That's just a good intuition play. You don't. Your teammates are probably calling out. They don't see anything. So he goes, "Where's one place we're not holding?" Picks it up, gets a 2-piece.
Yeah.
Now they're in a 4v1. Last guy is just going to be sitting top plat. There's not much he can do here. Birdie gets him.
Yeah. Good pick by Birdie. Able to tie things up. It's now match point. So we got to round 11. Here we are, folks.
I think Shaco might have enough kills by himself to give us defense. So
yeah. Yeah. There's a chance. There's a chance we start. Would you prefer defense in this situation?
You always want defense. It's just you don't have to make a play. You just let them come to you. It's just a lot easier to play like that. And yeah, I was right.
Nice. Yeah, 15 and 5 for Shaco at the moment. Just putting on a clinic right now.
Yeah, I genuinely, looking at the scoreboard, do not understand. Never mind.
You get it a little bit?
Yeah.
It's going to be a slow start. Obviously, round 11, you want to take your time, make the right play. Lone Wolf able to start things off.
Birdie's going to go down 3v4. They haven't planned it yet. He's planning right now.
Yep. They get the bomb down on A.
Down.
Lone Wolf holding that line on the side.
Shaco is insert. Oh.
Did you not see him?
Well. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Now we're in a 2v2. 2v2 with 25 seconds. Taylor, come on. You know where he is. Just chop. Yep. 2v1. Last one is P1. It looks like Wing knows where he is. If I'm Taylor, I'm hopping it. Yeah. Just hop it. He got it. You know you have to sprint it. He's going to shall it. I like that. Oh,
wow. Unfortunate. Not able to get it. That is a tough challenge to lose. That gives a Humber another win as we go down 2-0 in this Call of Duty Academy game.
It was a good game, but now we're down 2-0.
Yeah. He did exactly like you said, but just Init was hitting his shots more than Taylor was right there in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm there, I'm sticking it. I'm assuming whoever, like Wing was the other one alive, I'm assuming he said he's running to you, so that's probably why Taylor decided to take the gunfight. But the vet play would have just been stick that, hope for the best. Also, I don't think Wing should have died. If Wing holds the cross to bomb, we win that round because the guy has to cross to Taylor. That's what I mean crosses. If Wing just knows, sit in the cross, call out, they win that round. But he takes the gunfight, loses, and puts Taylor in a 1v1. So.
Yeah, that's a tough situation, but hey, they're gonna watch this VOD. They're gonna use all your professional strategy commentary, and
I really hope so.
Hopefully apply it.
I really hope so.
You're gonna be Coach Frizz at the end of this.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Condors now down 2-0, facing the end of the game. But before that, we're gonna hop into control for the last map. Before that, we're gonna take a quick little break. So get up, stretch your legs, use the restroom if you have to, and we'll be back very shortly.
Yep.
If a career in esports sounds wow to you, it's not. This is where your profession plus your passion could come together. Would still need what traditional business would need. The more distinct difference is in traditional sports, no one owns the ball. But in esports, someone does own the game. And this is part of what we're going to discuss in this program. You'd be able to learn how to run an esports event on the operations side to the management side of it. Marketing and promotions, how to deal with sponsorships, how to deal with partnerships. And also a big part of our industry is social media as well. What you're working on now is probably also needed. This industry needs all kinds of professionals. If you're looking for change, this program could be a converging point. Good luck and have fun.
Esports is for everybody. That's what makes this so special, where there's not a lot of barrier to entry. It's, do you have a passion for gaming? That's all it really takes. There's so many different things involved in this. It really does take that full team to make a successful event run. And that's what this program does. You got the lighting going on, you got the video capture going on, you got the whole production crew that are packaging this all together, you have the shoutcasting that's happening. We want to be, that pinnacle for esports. We want students to come here, learn from industry best, and launch their careers in esports. You have that new arena that's being built. To have that investment through the college, it proves a lot. We're invested in this. This can lead to something really big and something really neat and something that you're really invested in. It's $1 billion industry, and we really can't wait to see where this goes.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Hey there, and welcome back to Condors Esports. We are in the middle of our Call of Duty Academy team. We just played our first 2 maps. Unfortunately, the Condors losing both by a pretty slim margin. We're going to be going into our 3rd map, which will be Control right now on Protocol.
Control's a strange game mode because it's one of those game modes where if one team knows how to play it better than the other, they will usually slam them. But I have a feeling that this is just going to be a strictly, it's going to be almost team deathmatch, I feel like.
Yeah, going to go down to kills every time.
If it is one of those team deathmatch type of games, I think we do have the advantage.
Yeah.
But, if Humber is as good at hardpoint as they are, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, if there's good at Control as they are at hardpoint,
then I think we may struggle a bit because they did fundamentally play a lot better than us. But I do think we have the better gun skill.
Yeah,
so
we've been putting numbers on the board for sure mostly as a team. I mean, mostly Shaco in that search and destroy map. He was dominating there, but
he was indeed.
The Condors facing I was gonna say elimination. It's not elimination, but it could be the end of the night for them if they do lose this map here. So it's gonna be Protocol. How do you feel about the map Protocol, Frizzy?
It's something. I mean, it's like, again, not really 3 lanes. It's like boat is a lane, there's mid, and then there's for some reason underground. And you can get flanked a lot because of underground. It's hard to just pick up that underground. It just gets weird.
Yeah, I find the underground gunfights are always, they're messy.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to COD, where they just went away from a system that worked like 3-lane maps and just started making messy maps, but it doesn't always feel good to play.
Right.
Of course, you learn it and you start understanding how to play the map better, but it's not as fun.
Yeah, that's the thing I've noticed as a caster for Call of Duty more than I mean, I play it a fair amount too, but you really do, when people know how to play the maps, you notice like a certain flow to the gameplay. It starts to, you start to really get a feel for that.
Well, a lot of people at the end of years, like the game will come out and people are like, wow, this game sucks. And then at the end of the year, they'll really like it. But I don't think it's
syndrome?
just Stockholm syndrome is crazy. I think it's more just like once you learn how to play it, it becomes easier to play.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel as bad. But it doesn't take away from the fact that the maps are just inherently awful.
Right.
So
yeah, I guess that's the thing with learning curves too, right? You're always going to feel bad when you have to learn something because it's hard. It's not. It's so nice when you can go brain off video gaming, but unfortunately at this level, I mean, you can't always. You
can't really go brain off. I like to look at it. You know the saying, you can't hate someone if you know their story.
Yeah.
So like once you learn to love the map, well, you'll never love them, but once you learn the maps, it's harder to hate them.
Yeah, exactly. You know what?
The map's still a bad person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I'm playing my publics, my very low skill publics that I dominated, I'm always like, oh no, not protocol. But then I have a good game on protocol more often than not. Does that make any sense?
I don't even want to imagine playing a public match on protocol.
Yeah, there's a lot of different variables that go into the
spawns. Just you probably never spawn in the same spot 2 times in a row.
No, it's you know what I do is I pick up a shotgun and then I camp in the basement. I'm joking. I'm not that unsufferable, but no, it's I find the controlling from the kind of the middle lane. The only thing is you find yourself in a public match with 6v6. You find yourself in a lot of a nice variation of gunfights if you're using an AR and kind of holding one of the buildings, depending on what side of the map you're on. You will get a lot of engagement in both short-range fights of people trying to flank you that you can cut down with the high ground, and long-range fights from window to window. And it ends up being fun, is what I'm saying. It's like protocol. I think it's so gray and dreary that I'm like mentally like, no, I need the Nuketown stimulation. You know what I mean? I need the bright, flashy colors of Nuketown. But then once you get on protocol, it's not.
That's how I feel about Val versus CS. It's like CS. I love playing CS so much more. It's such a better game. But then Val, the colors just stimulate you.
Yeah, you're like, I love this.
You're on CS and you're like, I just need some colors.
Yeah. Maybe they should make CS, but you can play on the Valor.
Well, I just have my digital vibrance cranked on everything. So it's like, no matter what, I could literally watch a movie that's black and white and it still looks colorful.
Yeah. No, okay, nice.
That's a hyperbole.
That's your brain doing the tricks. You're filling it in. Yeah, we're if you're wondering why we're back in the stream chamber here, we had just a little technical difficulty. Had to reset the map really quick, but we are loading back up into the match, so we'll be getting underway shortly.
No way, this guy's a PP in his hand.
For anyone who doesn't play Call of Duty, the PP is
a gun. It's a weapon. It is a gun. Sorry.
Yeah,
it's just a gun you wouldn't normally see. You would normally see the Jackal.
No, yeah, you wouldn't expect that.
That's why it's mind blowing me. I didn't understand how weird that would sound coming out, but yes.
Little bit of a COD terminology thing for you there. I think starting out is the Jackal. That's Shaco able to pick up the first kill. Or, sorry, Init gets the first one on Birdie. Shaco is traded out by Lone Wolf, and Prime able to take out Trailer. The Condors losing a few bodies early in this one. Right now, the Humber team is on defense. No, pardon me. They are on offense, so they're getting this control. As the gray threw me off a little bit. You can see when they're picking up those sights, turns a different gray than the regular gray.
I'm not sure what we're doing right now. I like that we're going bottom. This is such a weird map because you kind of just want to control something. But if you're on the defending team, getting inside of their blue and just being a nuisance is always very good. But when you're attacking, you kind of just got to get 4 down and stack a point and then hold your lanes.
For sure. Unfortunately, because of the gray, I'm having a tough time telling how many ticks. Oh, It was no ticks because Condors are on offense. It was the Condors on offense. Pardon me. Are they going to be able to get a tick before this round runs out? That's what it's going to come down to. The Humber team doing a good job of holding these sites.
Love that out of Taylor. That's 3 down. I am screaming stack, 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 stack if I'm the Condors. Taylor running up sidewalk is a interesting play. He's going to have them off spawn. Gets 1.
Yeah, that's a good start to it. Look at another tick there on A.
3 down.
Yeah, unfortunate for the Condors. I don't know if they're going to be able to.
Can we make it to B? No, I think that is for sure a round right there.
Yep. Round 1 for Humber. Unfortunately, Condors not being able to get back on
It
site.
was a nice try. I don't mind the play out of Taylor. You know they're going to be catching them off spawns, but once you get 1 or once you get 2, they're going to trade you eventually. And I think just having 3 people on that time would have been much better. They probably would have capped it, given themselves an extra minute to win the round.
Yeah.
But it's okay. They get 2 ticks. Now they're going to go into defense.
Yep, the Condors need to win these next 2 rounds of control here because they are facing the end of the night if they do not do so. It's going to see how they set up on defense. Like you said, that was an interesting play from Taylor. I guess I saw the vision, but the way you explained it with having that spawn, having that person on site, it just makes the thing tick so much faster.
Yeah, I think it's worth it, especially how much time it takes them to run off spawn.
Couple kills starting out for Shaco as he gets a double, not quite a double kill, but close enough that I would almost consider it one. Gonna keep holding this top side. Taylor was taken down by Prime and just saw him get picked off at the last second there. I don't think Birdie knew someone was behind him. Didn't matter. The guy in front of him was actually the one who took him out.
Number 4, Shaco is going to be in the other team's arches. He can go huge. He can go huge right here. He's going to get number 6. Oh. He gets number 6. That's 3 down. Shaco is in blue with 3 down. Now they are going to come off spawn and want to look for Shaco. If he can stay alive, he's going to buy so much time for his team. Birdie going to come up spiral. Now we're going to have 2 in blue. Ooh, little bait and switch maybe? Yep. Oh.
Didn't work out for Birdie, unfortunately. Shaco
But he
still
did
there.
get 1. And then they still have to fight Shaco. They know they're looking for Shaco, and they're going to keep looking for him. Number 8 seems to get out, but when you have someone in blue, you can't get out because he's always going to be able to shoot you in the back. You have to worry about so much. And if they don't team up to fight him, they're not going to win the round. I mean, they get A control, but...
Oh, that's a good kill for Taylor as he gets 1. Can he get 2? He does. He clears off the site here, and the Condors continue.
And look, Shaco's still alive in blue, just causing havoc. He can flank the players on A. He's going to get a 2-piece right here. There's 1, there's 2, and he stays alive. If he would have got the 3rd, that would have been crazy.
Yeah, that would have been absolutely bananas, but he does a great job of getting those 2 kills on site, which gives Condors a really good chance at winning this round.
3 seconds, no ticks. We just need to group up, wait for each other. Uh-oh. He gets 1 nade kill.
It's a big take. There's 2 players right there. Birdie with a 3-piece, though. That's going to make a lot of...
He gets all of them.
Yeah, huge.
and the other team only gets 2 ticks as well, so we're tied in ticks. That is a great round. If you have a rough first round and you come out on a defense like that, it just... You know you can win. And I think the biggest thing about that was Shaco in blue.
An absolute highlight reel kill to finish off the round as well for Birdie getting a 4-piece there. The hot swap to the pistol. And able to finish off that round there. The Condors now tied it up. Now back on offense. Hopefully they've adjusted their plan a little bit. Maybe get a chance at fully capping one of these sites. Neither team has been able to do so far. It's going to be see if their plan changes a little bit. Maybe they lean toward B. I've noticed it seems like both teams are kind of going for A first. Find it an easier site to cap usually?
I'm a big fan of going B first. A is definitely easier to capture, but because it is the easier site, people tend to stack A more. And if you get 2 down, you can usually get a tick or 2 on B. It's also easier to play from blue and like coming off of spawn, you have blue control.
That's a good kill for Wing, but he is traded out. Able to get one and...
We get a tick off Rip, though, and that's pretty big. Now we're up 1 tick over the other team.
Yeah, that's a good way to start it out. The way the ticks help out is they give you an advantage in overtime as well when you get to the end, right?
Yeah, if you go 2-2, team with most ticks gets defense, and like I said in S&D, you usually want defense. It's a little less stressful just knowing you have to defend.
Another tick. Not able to get the third quite yet. Oh, but they're almost there.
Can we get it? Yep, that's huge.
Yeah, that's really big for the Condors. Able to get another minute on the board there. They now have 2 minutes to work with to either pick up B or eliminate all the Humber players. Little disadvantage with lives left, but the way Shaco's been playing today, I think that can quickly change.
Are we aware of the guy in Spiral? I'm not too sure.
Didn't totally seem like they know he's there yet.
A big thing in COD is calling out names, and a lot of players who aren't or don't have as much experience will forget to do that. And if you lose someone in your spawn, like you don't know who is in your spawn, and you get 3 down, and you think, oh, one of them surely was the guy, but you don't know who it was, you could end up leaving that guy alive. And he so like just making sure you know who's alive and you count names is very important in COD.
Right on. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of the professional when they cut to the live cams, the COD players. Oh, good turn by Birdie. Almost got double killed by the one player just lurking by the door there. But yeah, the comms in professional COD are unbelievable. It sounds like 4 auctioneers trying to talk over one another.
Nah, the game is played at such a fast pace, though. Like, you need to talk that fast. But I honestly don't know how they understand each other.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of it comes down to just, like, looking at your mini-map.
Yeah, that's why you shorten things to zip.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Humber team doing a good job of holding right here. That's a big kill for Taylor. Just 28 seconds on the board for Condors to try and cap this point.
Nah, you make a funny point. That's why you say zip. If you're saying a word with the full amount of syllables it has, you're trolling.
Yeah.
I hear you say one elevator, I'm like, well, I'm dead by the time I hear all those syllables. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, zip is a lot quicker to get out.
It's like Ellie. Instead of escalator, it's SE.
Oh, yeah. The Condors just got another tick, but they do not have any more respawns remaining, which is going to make this point very tough to them.
I'm very happy with that round, though. You get 4 ticks. Now, all you need to do is win this D and not let them get 4 ticks. Very doable. Very, very doable.
Yep, they just need to do their hold, keep Condors, keep Humber out of there. But again, facing match point, so if they don't win either of these rounds, it's going to be the night for the Condors. In it. I'm reading the name on the.
Yeah, I was about to bust into a British accent. But
Wait, what camouflage do you think that is?
Dark. You hear that? Oh man.
Which one?
Bravo 6 going dark.
Oh yeah. Which operator is that?
It's Captain Price.
Oh.
You don't know that?
I should. I didn't play campaign, man. I just
it's a meme.
Bravo 6.
Bravo 6 going dark.
That's pretty good.
It's perfect, honestly.
Yeah. How often do you practice that?
In my mirror every night.
A lot of kills to start off the round there as both teams trading people out. Kind of going in the favor of Humber, though, as they only lost 1 and got all 4 Condors.
Oh, man.
That was a nice turn.
Especially with an AR. Like, what are we doing?
Get to safety, let yourself heal.
2 down. Taylor jumps out.
It's a decent contest, but he is traded out.
We have 2 in blue. I love to see it.
That's a good spot to be holding if you're the Condors.
Oh, good trade out of Birdie. Good trade out of Birdie. The other team is going to have a tick. Taylor gets 2. Love it.
Yeah, this has been a great round so far for the Condors.
Birdie on a 5. Can we get a birdie cam?
Yeah. We lost Birdie. No, was that Shaco?
No, that was Shaco. Birdie is still in the corner. Ammo. He gets 1. He's going to get a 2. He gets 2. He's going to get a 3rd. He gets traded.
Yeah, that's still a good run. Taking out 7. to start off this round. Humber not got a lot of time right now as Wing picked up another one. He's traded up by Peaky.
Shaco is back into blue. He loses the gunfight. We see Taylor. He's going to try and get back in blue. Everyone just keeps filling blue, and they're playing it so good. Like, you always want that blue control.
Oh, kill through a stun right there for Taylor. That's great. Gives them a lot of good positioning in blue there.
It's 3 down. 1's on B, and 3 are off spawn. You know where everyone is if you are the Condors. You need to play accordingly. They lose the guy in our spawn, but they are aware of it.
Just 18 seconds now as they do get back on site. It's 1 for Birdie. Can he get the second? Unable to get the second, but Wing does trade him out.
We're going to look for that guy in our grandma for sure. Drop down elevator. One's going to be on P4, running out onto B. Shaco should know that he's on B because they moved the objective. I forgot about that. It's on P2 now.
Was able to get the cap there, so they get an extra minute on the board to try and take B here.
They only have 8 lives though, so if Condors can 7 now, they have a minute to kill them 7 times, and if they do that, they're going to have another defense.
Yeah, Prime's holding his own here. As they're only it's almost a tie.
They're about to lose the tick though, which would not be good, and they lost the tick. I think we'll have kill advantage if we tie on ticks. Like if we give them the second tick, it's over.
This is coming right down to the wire. There's only 5 lives left for the Condors, and only 1 tick remaining.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 4v3. 2v3. Oh, no.
And that's it. That is the night for the Condors, unfortunately. Unable to get that as the Humberhawks pick up the last zone there.
Yeah, I mean, we should have 100% won that round. I think they just got nervous and started taking 1v1 gunfights. They're just sprinting by themselves. Can't do that. Cannot do that.
Yeah, a little bit of a tough outing for the Academy team here tonight as they were playing an 0-6 Humberhawks. Maybe expect to win that one tonight, but kudos to Humber. They came, they got their first win of the season, and they were able to take the Condors 3-0 right there.
Yeah. It's a solid series, though. I mean,
yeah.
By no means did that seem like a 3-0. I feel like we could have won both maps 1 and 2. Third map maybe got a bit away from us, but even that last round was very close. So
yeah, definitely. There was they lost by round 11 in the search and destroy. I think only like 20 points or so in the hard point, which is not a big margin. And just the Condors were in it tonight. They just never on top.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell that they had the gun skill to win. It's just little mistakes, and honestly, you need series like that to get better.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna watch the VOD, they're gonna look at that, and they're gonna realize what they did wrong.
Yeah. Exactly.
And they're gonna improve. So.
Yeah. Are they in a? Yeah, they're in a division where they have won some games, so there's winnable matches coming up, and you gotta just take that one and use whatever info you get to improve.
Yeah, especially if they want to make playoffs, because I think they're going to need to win another series.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure there is another series in there for them that they will win. So.
Yeah. Do you know how many more series are left before playoffs?
No. We're 6-0, right?
Yeah. Are you guys done?
I don't know. Definitely not. So I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. We'll get that information for you at some point, but that's pretty much it for the stream tonight. If you want to see more Condors Esports, we're going to be back again tomorrow night with MLB The Show. That's going to be casted by good old Curtis Collings. I'm not sure if he has a teammate, but it will be definitely something worth watching. We haven't casted MLB at least this year once I've been here. So
I don't think we've ever had an MLB team.
Yeah, so some pretty cool stuff. Tune in for the first MLB game, if you love baseball, if you want to see the sports. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Thanks for casting with me, Frizzy.
No problem.
And have a great night.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We
are Condors.